guys, welcome to the final day of the 5-day group growth and engagement challenge. Today, as I told you on yesterday, we're going to be talking about posting in other groups without being a spammer. So, with that, we're going back to the story post. So I told you a couple of days ago about the story post and how you can write a post where you tell your story. You tell a story about how whatever niche industry that you're in, you're talking about how it either changed your life or how it changed the life for one of your clients or customers. The more clients or customers you have, the more stories you'll be able to use for that. So as your business grows, you're always making sure to talk to your client. This is basically a testimonial. You're finding a way to share a testimonial from one of your clients or from yourself in a way that engages people in another community. And people, anytime you share stuff like that, you're going to bring other people. You're going to attract other people. So the story post is that attraction post. So I'm going to tell you the method that the guy used that I was telling you with the Airbnb. So I already told you with the Airbnb, he told the story about how being able to have 15 Airbnb properties changed his life for him and his family. He told that whole testimony about how Airbnb has been great for his life financially. I like the post. Other people commented on the post. So here's what he did next, which didn't anger the mods or anything, because me simply liking the post, he added me as a friend. He added me as a friend and he sent me a message and said, "Hey, just wanted to thank you for liking my post. I just want to connect with more people that are in, the Airbnb space. So we can all share our stories and help each other grow." And it was simple as that. I accepted him as a friend. He didn't add me to a group or invite me to a group, is what I'm going to be telling you all to do. But with that, for you, with that next step would be, you say all of that, or, you say something like, "Thank you for liking my post. I have, I launched my own group where I'm sharing some of the tips and some of the things that I've gone through in growing my Airbnb business. So if you like to check it out or join it or hear more, connect with me more, let me know." They say, most people will say, "Yeah, I'll check it out." And then you send them a link and you invite them to your group. So that's how you use a story post and how you use Messenger, which I'm going to say next, to create that engagement with other people's groups. So he provided value to the group. He didn't try to sell. He didn't try to sell on that post. And that's the key. He provided value, and basically everybody that liked or commented on that post, he reached out to, and it was even a soft sell then, because a lot of people will, if they hear that, they'll say, "Oh yeah, if you like my post, I'm gonna reach out to you and just send you my link, tell you to go buy my products." No, I'm telling you, the goal for everything that you're doing with the 5 days that we've been discussing this is you're trying to bring people into your community, into your world, and then you're going to build that know, like, and trust inside of your community, inside of your email list, and that's where you start to doing sales. If you've ever gone to the networking groups or you learn anything about networking, people always say you don't want that person that just vomits on you. You've gone to networking groups where you reach, you say hi to somebody and they just start telling you all about this coffee that they're selling and how they want you to buy their coffee. You should buy their coffee now. It's the greatest coffee in the world. And you're like, "Dude, I just met you. Like, give me a time to get to know you." So that's what you would do. And that's why I'm saying, from the first day, if you fully know your ideal target, that sale becomes, easier, right? So again, going back to that just example that I just used with the guy that was selling coffee, I would not be the person that sells coffee, right? Because you have to have a way to, as I told you before, tie it to health, wealth, and relationships, right? So if that person joined, if I did the story thing and I brought them into Messenger, I'm going to use entrepreneurs as an example. I'm going to say, hey, I just want to invite you to a group where I'm discussing, I brought together a bunch of entrepreneurs and we're talking about different things they can do health wise to boost their energy so they can be more productive in their day. So if you see right there, I talk about health and wealth because I'm only inviting entrepreneurs. And in that group, everything that I've talked about this week, if I was the guy selling coffee to entrepreneurs, it will be talking about how, basically I would take the Gary Vee approach, like how I'm amped up and I can hustle 18 hours a day thanks to this coffee. I'm crushing it in my business thanks to this coffee. Not being that direct, doing everything that I've told you, this week correctly, but that's how you use Messenger. You don't tell people, hey, here's my link to my coffee, go buy some coffee. It's, hey, here's a link to a community that I've built that's full of entrepreneurs that are crushing it, that are trying to do amazing things. I love for you to come in and connect and get to know you better. They connect with your group, and in your group, that's when you start just priming them to understand that this coffee can help them, be more focused and make more money. All right. Interview training promotions. This is another thing you can talk about. So you can do this on your own profile, or you can do this in other people's profile. Facebook groups. So if you're in a Facebook group and somebody's doing something that's tied to you and you know that they're prominent in that group, I told you earlier that you can do interviews in your own group, but with the interview training promotions, you will go into other groups and you're basically talking about one of the other group members in that group and how you interview them. And people are going to ask you for the interview. And that is where you invite them to your group and say, the interview is inside of my group. So using the same example, you're in the keto group and you've just interviewed somebody in your own keto group. There might be a smaller group, and you just interviewed somebody that, like I said, lost the 200 pounds. You followed what I told you earlier. You interviewed this person that crushed it, lost 200 pounds, doing keto, feeling great, feeling amazing. And you go to the other group and you just talk about how you just, you got a chance to interview this person, and you share basically the story, the testimony of what they did. And you have a picture. Like if you took a screenshot of y'all side by side in Zoom, put it in Canva, put, how Bob lost 200 pounds on keto as the title. And that's the picture that you put. It creates the curiosity. So people are going to be asking for, where's the interview? How do we see the interview? And that's where you let people know, here's the interview. Here's how you get to it. The link to that post is inside of your Facebook group. So in order to see that interview, they have to join your Facebook group. So that's how you ethically invite people to your Facebook group. And if you don't want to put a link in the post, or if the mods from that group, don't like that, it still goes back to what I said earlier with the Airbnb guy. Anybody that asks, that wants to see it, you don't even have to tell them in Messenger you DM'd it. On the comments you DM'd them, you can like the post and comment and say, here's a link. If that, because some groups don't want you to put any kind of links in your group. Or you could put a link to a Facebook, like if they don't want you to straight invite them to a group, you can put a link to a page on your website. And when they go to the website, that website brings them to the Facebook group. So always read the rules of anybody else's group that you're posting in. That's what I should have led with. Make sure you read the rules of the group, what you're posting in, because you don't, especially if it's a large group, 10, 50,000 members in it. You don't want to get kicked out of that group, because that group you've already identified has all of your potential customers in it. All the people who will likely want your product. This person has collected 50,000 of them for you. So you don't want to get kicked out of the group. You don't want to make those moderators mad. So make sure that the things that you're posting, follow their guidelines, and add value to that group as you're recruiting people from that group to your own group to engage in both groups. The more keto groups that a person is in, the more likely Facebook is going to keep showing them other keto posts. So even when they're engaging in your keto groups, Facebook is going to show them the original keto group that you were in, especially if you've added that person as a friend. Now they're going to see your post in both keto groups. So now you're posting in your group and giving value. You're posting different content in the group that you met them in, and they're getting value from you there as well. So they're really building that know, like, and trust to bring you to buy from them, to buy from you. The other thing about that is a lot of these groups on Facebook, the people have just collected a community of people, but they might not even be selling anything. Some people just like creating communities. You know, if you're in the dog lovers niche, there are communities on Facebook that's just people just brought people together to talk about their dogs. So you can join that community. And the community of dog lovers, if you're selling some kind of specialized dog food or dog training or something, and you get to bring those people into your world and start selling to them, even though that group wasn't specifically set up to sell to dog people. So we've reached the end of this challenge. I'm hoping that you've been taking action and doing everything that you need to do to start bringing people into your world and bringing people into your group. If you would like to take it a step farther and you'd like my help on how to start selling to your customers inside, to your potential customers inside of your group, let me know. We can hop on the phone for a quick 5-minute strategy session for free. To see what we can do to take your group to the next level. Now that you're starting to bring people, potential customers in, we can go over a plan for how you turn those people into customers. So if you're interested in that, schedule a quick free strategy session with me below or above, depending on how it looks on your Facebook. So again, thank you for making it this far. Congratulations for making it this far. As I told you all on the second day, a lot of people, whether, you know, when they start down any kind of journey, people trail off. I knew when I created this 5-day challenge course for you guys that there were going to be people that never hear the sentence that I'm saying right now. Facebook, social media has drastically reduced everybody's attention spans. And again, just congratulations. And I hope that you do what you need to do to take the next steps. Hope to see you soon.